More than a dozen Afghani journalists and journalism professors from Kabul and HARAT universities crowded into the journalism department at Northeastern State University. They came here to see how journalism students in America learn to prepare school newspapers and to tour NSU's television studio. The Afghanis want to know what kind of equipment Northeastern State's students use to create their newspaper and television news broadcasts.
Software you use Premiere?
What we use fundamentally is Final Cut Express.
One of the things they found most fascinating was a teleprompter, something we use every night on the news to read from in the studio.
They're also curious about what kind of journalism curriculum and ethics are taught to aspiring broadcast, internet, and newspaper journalists.
The kinds of courses we teach, what kinds of course format and sequence we follow, the interaction of the students with active radio and TV facilities, any internships they might have, how long the program of study is, and do they find jobs when they finish.
The Afghanis were invited by the U.S. State Department to visit 4 American cities. Their Oklahoma stop is sponsored in part by the Tulsa Global Alliance. It brings professionals from all over the world to meet with and see how their counterparts here in Oklahoma do their jobs.
For example, last night in Bartlesville, they got to attend a city council meeting. And not only did they see the meeting itself, but they got to talk to reporters who cover government issues and see how the media interacts with public officials.
Northeastern State University President Don Betts sees the visit as a first step towards a possible exchange program between his university and those in Afghanistan.
We look forward to the opportunity when stability comes to Afghanistan of actually having exchange agreements between Northeastern State and the universities that are represented here in journalism and in other areas.
Which would help Afghanistan in its efforts to return to a less government-directed press.
We are hopeful to make an affiliation with maybe Northeast University or any other interesting university to send our students, professors, to have master degrees.
They have a rich tradition in the country which was suppressed during the Taliban era that's now beginning to come alive again. And these professors are very excited about being able to pass on the importance of journalism in all of its forms to the students that are now beginning to study the profession.
At Northeastern State University, I'm Cathy Tatom, the Oklahoma News Report.